In this video, you are about to watch 10 reasons Floki is the show's main character. Floki Vikings is the true son of the gods. Keep watching as number 1 reason will shock you. Before we proceed, shout out to Amir Hamza, Yusuf Dama, Benjamin James. I really do appreciate your support. I always do a random shout out to my subscribers. If you want to get mentioned on my next video, subscribe now or this dog will visit you tonight. Let's move on.
We have someone special to visit. His name is Floki.
Floki.
Floki screen time alone isn't enough to determine the main character of a show. Certainly is a factor to consider.
It is more than beautiful. It is powerful.
Floki is in more episodes than almost anyone else, with only Lagertha and Bjorn appearing in more episodes even when Floki disappears from Iceland. Floki is one of the characters with the most episodes under his belt.
Floki is a boat builder, among other things.
Can you keep a secret?
Warriors don't show their heart until the axe reveals it. You are so wise, Floki. No. I'm not wise at all. I'm just a joker. For a joke. I joke about many things.
Floki is one of the only characters who actually survives from plot to finale, and appears in both. While the other major characters of the first season either die, like Ragnar, Lagertha, and Bjorn, or are forgotten in a distant land, like Rollo, Floki remains part of the story from start to finish.
Just say it to Ragnar. Floki! Sit down!
You're crazy!
Because you're insane. It's my boat! And the gods love my boat! Where do you suppose we are? Where have you been? I build boats, Ragnar. Here and there. You're the navigator. Up and down? I've been told your god is a carpenter. And guess what?
Deciding who is the fans' ultimate favorite may be impossible, but there's no denying fact that Floki is a beloved character. Despite all his flaws and poor decisions like murdering Athelstan. From the start, there is just something about this joyful, loyal, talented Viking that draws people in and that does matter when it comes to a protagonist. It's hard to consider someone like Ivar, the main character, given that he's so vicious and murderous, but Floki is so easy to like that fans can forgive him anything.
Most alive. Tomorrow, we attack Paris. Skarsgård! Skalmul! Skildir klovnir! We've been to hell and back. Now it's time to celebrate.
From the first season, one of the main parts of the Viking storyline is the journey from Kattegat, to explore what is across the sea to the west. This exploration of the wider world is at the core of the series from start to finish. However, none of this would have happened if it weren't for Floki. His genius as a builder is what allowed all of the exploration to happen, which in turn launched most of the battles and new settlements. Without Floki, the series simply doesn't exist.
So then, I made the boat that took you to fame.
Now it's all up to you, Ragnar Lothbrok.
I made the boat that will take you to your heaven. Hello, priest. What are they talking about? Who? Ragnar. And that priest. Why do you always listen to him? I don't know why Ragnar.
While most of the main characters in Vikings have complex and carefully thought out story arcs, Floki's may well be the best of all of them. His journey through spirituality, fatherhood, betrayal, violence, and all the way to a new understanding of his faith and the discovery of a new land. It manages to touch on every major theme in the show, as well as creating something that is just a phenomenal story, in and of itself.
More than anyone, I loved you more than that priest ever loved you. I tried to save you from a false god, but it made no difference.
You don't think of anybody but yourself.
You always thought, oh, it's just Floki. That's not true, Lagertha. I think about all of us. I think about every human being in Midgård. No need to bother about Floki. He's just a fool.
While exploration, and the exploration of faith, not just land, is a key part of the series, there's no denying that the battles are hugely important too. And while Floki is not in the final battles to defend Kattegat or to take on Alfred in Wessex, but he's front and center throughout all the major fights in the seasons. His genius is also instrumental in the battle for Paris, and he is a brilliant and unique hand-to-hand fighter.
Teach him to be a Viking. Teach him the deep and ancient ways.
You cannot leave me.
Come on, Daddy.
I will be too lonely.
I are the boneless, scourge of the world. You don't need me.
I needed Floki.
I loved Loki.
Floki.
Because Floki is both a fighter and a builder and a deeply religious man, and he is so close to Ragnar and his sons. He is connected to more characters and storylines than possibly anyone else, especially because he is the driving force behind the settlement of Iceland and Ubba's eventual journey to North America. He is even the person closest to Ivar, at least for some time, and one of the few who really humanizes him.
Hello, all and all the others. You and I, we shall sit among the gods and sup with them and get drunk with them and tell our stories. We have to revenge Ragnar. I love you. You loved me.
We are coming with you, and you are married.
Sweet Helga.
Floki isn't just connected to the most storylines and characters, he also travels more than anyone else, even if the sons of Ragnar get the credit for the most exploration. As already mentioned, it is Floki's boat-building skills that allow for this exploration in the first place, and he not only follows Ragnar to England, into Spain and beyond, but is the first to set foot on Iceland, and the first Viking in North America. Bjorn and his journey into Africa just don't really compare.
You're not like anybody else.
Farewell, Floki.
Be yourself, Floki.
You are the greatest boat builder of all time. Farewell, Floki. Loved by the gods.
This world, it is too small for you.
The name of the series is, after all, Vikings, and of every character, Floki may be the most visibly devoted to the Viking gods and the Viking way of life. He is so passionate about retaining the Viking culture that it even leads to him murdering Athelstan, and the rift that this causes between him and Ragnar.
What was Floki tied with my sweet, sad Helga? What I am now is nothing.
Farewell, my heart.
And all this nothing I give to the gods to do with as they please.
Farewell. For now.
Where they take me, I shall go.
In the final episodes, after fans may have assumed he was killed in Iceland when a cave collapsed, Floki finally reappears, in North America. And here, Ubba and Torvi realize that he is not just teaching the indigenous people the Viking language, but that he is starting to pass on the entire story of the series. As Ubba walks past Floki's carvings, he sees carvings of the battles, of Ragnar, and of their way of life. His appearance here acts a little like a narrator, or as someone carrying the story that the audience has been told into a new world.
Þreng var ég sök. Þú vætti mér heiðrinn að koma hingað.
because he had no hope left for humanity.
That's all for today. If you like this video, you better smash that subscribe button or I will take your cat. Thank you for watching, see you on the next video.